and you get 8 of them. Probably a very good find. I didn't even see this drawer. Oh my goodness. If you are not using Flex Seal for your doormats, you are missing out. I absolutely love using the Flex Seal. All right, y'all, we are here at Harbor Freight. I am on a mission to find any secret craft supplies that is going to be so good for us. You've seen us go to Ollie's, you've seen us go to Dollar Tree, but now for the first time ever, we're walking inside our amazing Harbor Freight. And to be very frank with you, I've only been in here one other time, and it was 5 years ago. So let's go and see what we can get for our craft goodies. Okay, we're gonna start over here in all of the different sandblasting and like painting areas to see what they may have for us. Now, I don't know about, is this for sale or what are we doing here? Like, hello? Okay, I moved this. We're just gonna get this out of the way. Okay, do I work here yet? But look, they have plenty of paintbrushes. Love this. Let's check out. Okay, one thing I really already love here is if you've never used the terry cloth staining pads, oh my gosh, I love these. These are $4 and you get 8 of them. I think this is actually probably a very good find because if you've never used a staining pad, I used to use like cut up t-shirts and paper towel to stain. I actually really love the staining pads for bigger projects. So I'm gonna grab a pack of these. One of the coolest things is these magnetic part holders. These go on like the side of your toolboxes and they can like have anything that is like magnetic and it goes on here. So these are really cool. You can buy just the parts holders or you could buy some of these larger ones. I think we're gonna use this for sewing next to our sewing machine. So I'm gonna go grab this one right here as well. And then right below, look here, they have even more of like just random, like if you want to even more staining options and to cut these up or anything like that. That's super cool. One thing I kind of want to look for here is the drop cloths that you would use for painting as well, because what I've seen a lot of people do with those is that they will put like vinyl on those and then use it for signs and things like that, which is way more affordable. So we're gonna have to look for that as well. Y'all, is this the craft table of 2026? Look at this. It's a 3-drawer, 60-inch wooden workbench. I love the quality here. I love the drawers. The color looks really good for your craft space. I didn't even see this drawer. Oh my goodness. Y'all, $159? What is happening here? And wait, does this go? Oh my gosh. No, that's a mouse grip. Love this. Could definitely use. And it's super, super cool. So I am super excited. I thought that was a standing desk. It's not, but it's still a really good quality desk for your crafting. And then there's other ones too. So look at this one. You could also have a multi-purpose workbench. This one has an LED light with it, which is super cool. A little bit more metal. So depending on what you're going for, you could see how it's set up here. The light is up under here. So if you're looking for a new craft table, I love these. And then what I also love is I just talked our friend Ashley Falco into getting some of these workbenches. We have been using these and actually I've kind of DIY'd it where we put a big piece of wood over it for a big craft table, but we love our drawers. The amount of storage that can go into one of these is crazy. I mean, you all know how much stuff we have. We have 2 of these and we can't even fill them full. Like there's just so much stuff in here. We love the drawers. And here at Harbor Freight with this brand, they're only $3.59. So one of these would definitely be able to store, I would say, the majority of your craft supplies, because down here, I would have one designated for vinyl, heat transfer vinyl divided, and then I would probably use the other one for cardstocks probably, or different types of material. I honestly think you could have a lot of 12 by 12 cardstock in like 2 of these drawers as well. So then I would have like a printable drawer. Up here, we would keep all of our tools, different things like that you need to grab often. Really, really neat. I did not know they had these here. Yeah, look at this. We have the white one, but obviously you could do any of these other colors. So fun. Again, they're really, really sturdy. I think you'll be really excited, and they're on wheels. All right, my friends, we have found the adhesive section, and look at this. They actually have AdTech, which is like one of the premier like craft companies. You can get a full-size hot glue gun for $16.99, the mini precision for $9.99. which is kind of crazy. So if you want to save some money, I don't know, we'll have to do some price comparisons, but that is really cool. They have the AdTech like glue sticks. So if you want to get a refill, that is 50 sticks for $7.99 or 50 sticks of the smaller ones for $4.99. So really awesome. Coming right along, they have their brand of super glue. I love that they come in these little packs because I don't know about you all, like once I open a super glue, like it just goes bad. But there's kind of even more. So you could even get, they have the all sorts of epoxy putty stick, which is cool. Then they have the actual epoxy adhesive, quick setting. So if you want to get that, I mean, Lauren, it's just 1 ounce and it's $3.99. So you get that. They also have this one. Again, it's 0.2 ounce single use. They have some foam adhesive, so many cool options, more tapes, all sorts of crazy stuff. So it's all really good. They even have some Gorilla Glue as well. So if you want to check out the wood glue they have here, they have the original. They also have their brand of wood glue, electrical tape, masking tape, and then down here, y'all, if you are not using Flex Seal for your doormats, you are missing out. I absolutely love using the Flex Seal. So we're gonna grab some of this. All right, y'all, 2 things I want to kind of put you on over here. They have organization, and they have some of my favorite organization bins. Y'all, $2.99 for these clear stacking bins. They stack on top of each other, so you can put your glitters in there, all sorts of things. They have their like kind of tackle kits for the small organization. Really love that. They even have some of these bigger ones, which I think we would really actually use more if we had bigger ones. So I'm kind of glad to be at a home improvement store today and kind of get that. I love they have, again, if you do the pegboard style, come over here, Lauren, because they have the magnetic holder, which I haven't seen many places. So if you have a pegboard and you want a magnetic holder, I really love this for organization. Definitely check that out. And then they have some other brackets and things for your pegboard. So if you want like an affordable pegboard solution, definitely check this out. And then if you're ever into bigger DIY projects that require staple guns, they have a staple gun kit, and it has all the different types of staples you would need, and also the nails, which is kind of cool. So definitely check that out. I remember I used it a ton when reverse canvases were big. You pretty much have to have a staple gun. So really love that. I kind of love that this is the home improvement, like it's the Dollar Tree Home Depot. Like there's so many crazy things in here. All right, y'all. So we are over here at the rollers. Oh my goodness. The quality of roller for, you can get a 40-inch one for $4.99. This is the 48-inch one for $6.99. Pretty epic. If you're laying out fabric, you're wanting to get that cut, this is a really like quality. Like I'm really impressed with the quality here. So we're gonna definitely go pick this up. We're doing quite a few sewing projects coming up. So definitely check that out. They have a lot of the professional utility knives. The cheapest one is $2.99. They have a $10.99 one or a $9.99 one. They have like a utility knife for $2.50. Lots of different variety here as you get into broader DIY projects. Definitely check this out. Like I'm really impressed with this. And then one thing that we saw that I think it's like the only thing Cricut users have ever bought here is the $11.99 4-piece mini prick and hook set. This is like a few different weeding tool options, but for $11.99, I just wonder if it's like the actual best weeding tools. I've used these before. I don't love the grip and the quality. So for $11.99, I'm personally not picking it up, but maybe if you are interested and you like that, that would be good. They also have a ton of different tape measures, all sorts of different ones to level things out, lots of advanced rulers and things like that. I'm impressed by, for how small the store is, how many really good items they have in here, and it's full. Like we are having so much fun prowling around in here. All right, y'all. One time I had a friend that needed to propose to his girlfriend and he wanted my help. So of course I said, of course, and helped him. And I actually took one of these large drop cloths and I put like a verse in really large. I did like a huge off the mat project and then hung it up for their engagement, and it ended up turning out so well. But these right here, are only $10, and this is a 4-foot by 12-foot canvas. You are not gonna be able to get, you know, something like this large for $9.49. And then you take your heat transfer vinyl, pop it on there, large in the mat project, super, super good. They're really great to have, and way better than just using it as a drop cloth. And then I also want to just put you on to, if you need to get like razor blades, scrapers, they have a pack right here for $2.99, and it comes with 5 replacement blades. So if you need that, that is available. All sorts of really good things. If you need some of the putty scrapers, they have a 3-pack here for $3.99. They have the larger ones also for $3.99, so that's really cool. If you're doing any type of intricate paper projects, intricate projects at all, and you need to scrape your mats, like these are kind of like a non-negotiable, just because you could easily use this and have the different sizes. And, you know, these kind of like wear out really quickly, like the Cricut scraper. So I kind of love the idea of getting a pack of these and having, you know, not just one, but 3 different sizes on hand for $3.99. That's a no-brainer. All right, my friends, so I just found another pack of the scraper spreaders. If you like these as well, this is the same type of situation, and this is only $2.99, so you definitely check this one out as well. And then, y'all, we are actually going to pick this up because this is the spray can tool. I love using these just to protect your fingers and not getting like paint all over them. So we're gonna pick this up and add it to some videos we're filming, and it's only $4.99, so that'll be perfect. All right, my friends, one of the things that I wanted to show you all is the heat guns. I know we talk about heat guns all the time because we constantly want to dry, you know, our paint, our stain, all of that. Well, guess what? They have a heat gun for $19.99, or their dual temp one is, well, they're both dual temp, but this one probably just goes to a higher setting. This goes to 1100 degrees. And this one doesn't say how hot it gets, so probably not as much. But the difference is $19.99 or $34.99. And then they even have one for $54.99. This one's crazy. This one's crazy. Look at this one. And then look, it has some like different tools if you're really go do some like crazy heat gun stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to put you all onto that because I know as a crafter, like you pretty much have to have one of these for most of your projects that you're gonna do when it comes to paint, stain, things like that. So that's pretty cool. Lots of really good stuff here. I mean, a lot of variety. I was not expecting how niche it was, as in we saw wood carving, we saw like so many like niche items at the store. It's jam-packed in here in a good way. Like there's a lot in here, Lauren, wouldn't you say? Like we really love that. And again, like it's just not like 1 or 2 items. Like there's so many different niche products. Like you could see here just sort of like car cleaning, for example. Like you're going to see kind of everything you would need for car cleaning and like all of the different products. And it's not just like one of things. Like it's like you have plenty of options. So I really do enjoy this. And if you're bridging out and doing bigger DIY projects, don't sleep on Harbor Freight, y'all. All right, y'all, we are back from Harbor Freight, and oh my goodness, it was so much fun. I actually had no idea how much great items were there. I just wanted to go over in this video all the different things that I actually got at the Harbor Freight. It was really awesome, and there was a lot to go over, so let's do that. All right, so there was a ton of things at Harbor Freight. These are just some of the things that I knew I needed right away that I wanted to grab on my first trip. The last time I went in there was actually to get a hitch for my truck to haul something one day, and I never got to like browse through the store. So today was my first time going. Highly, highly, highly recommend going. Any crafter needs to go. You will love it for your home, everything like that. First up, I love seeing Flex Seal. I love using this stuff. It is the best like type of paint for any type of doormats. It's springtime, it's time to be making doormats again. You definitely will want to use Flex Seal if you've never watched my videos on it. 10 times better than any acrylic paint. It'll last 2 times longer than acrylic paint. Non-negotiable Flex Seal, you'll love it. Next up, probably one of the most impressive things we saw was this ruler. It is such a nice quality ruler. We ended up getting the 48-inch aluminum ruler. This is only $6.99, and I don't know about you, but craft stores love to charge like a lot of money for a ruler. And like, I'm just glad Harbor Freight was like, you know what? It only cost us $2 or $3 to make. We're just going to, you know, make a decent profit and not try to charge crazy prices. So it feels very crafty, like really nice finish. Perfect for sewing, perfect for any of those bigger projects. I think you'll be really impressed with that if you need it. Next up, I think this one will be really fun for our organizers. You could put anything magnetic in here, and it's just that like hearts holder we talked about in the video. I'm excited to have that on like the side of our little organizer. It's one of those similar drawer organizers that we showed in the video, and I would put this on that. So on the side, super cool idea. At checkout, this is something we didn't get to make in our video, but these little hooks. So these are magnetic hooks, and it's a set of 4. I think it was pretty cheap. So we love having these for Cricut mats on the side of those same organizers. Anything magnetic, you'll have the hook set, which is super cool. This, I believe, was like $2.99, $3.99 was the scraper set. I use these a ton, and I think you'll get a lot of use out of this. So definitely impressive. My favorite, I think you get double the amount of staining blocks compared to like Home Depot or Lowe's. So definitely enjoyed going to Harbor Freight for this. Really awesome. And then we are going to be filming after this a sealing video, and I plan to actually use this with some Krylon sealer. I love the trigger, and if you have any issues with using all your fingers and things like that, this is just really nice to have, and you could use it for all your spray bottles, so that's really nice. And you know, it's made in the USA, so it's even better. And then last but not least, I talked about it in the video, but the drop cloths, such a great one to have for DIYs, wedding DIYs, engagement DIYs, birthday parties, things like that where you want to do like a big something. This is really nice to have too. We did not spend a ton of money at Harbor Freight, but I loved going through and seeing all the different things that you can get at Harbor Freight, so that I'll definitely be going there over Home Depot or Lowe's in some instances where they have better pricing, better brands, things like that. So what did you guys think of our tour of Harbor Freight? We had so much fun shopping with you, pulling out all of the different things for crafting, for Cricut, all like sewing. There's so many different things you could do with your crafting at Harbor Freight. So leave me a comment, let me know what your favorite part was. If you loved this, I've actually spent a lot of time going to Dollar Tree, Ollie's, shopping around and finding amazing ideas. So definitely check out this video over here. We'll link some of our favorites and be sure to check it out. But until the next video, I'll see you back here real soon. Bye guys.